Hello everyone. Today let us learn about the ligand field theory. So ligand field theory. The valence bond model and the crystal field theory explain some aspects of the chemistry of the transition metals, but neither model is good at predicting all the properties of transition metal complexes. A third model based on the molecular orbital theory was therefore developed, that is known as the ligand field theory. Ligand field theory is more powerful than either the valence bond or crystal field theories. Unfortunately, it is also more abstract. The ligand field model for an octahedral transition metal complex such as this complex, that is cobalt and ammonium complex ion, assumes that the 3d, 4s and the 4p orbitals of the metal overlap with one orbital on each of the 6 ligands to form a total of 15 molecular orbitals. So this is the orbitals on metal, molecular orbitals and ligand group orbitals. So here you can see the metal and the ligands, the crystal field theory and the ligand lone pairs. Anti-bonding thing in crystal field theory. You can see this. Schematic diagram of ligand field splitting. Phase 1 is isolated magnet. Phase 2 is high spin state. Phase 3 is the low spin state. So here you can see the free metal ion. Metal ion surrounded by spherical negative charge distribution and splitting of the orbitals with octahedral negative charge distribution. The ligand field theory versus the crystal field theory. You can see the d orbitals are highly directional. Ligand field splitting. Here in tetrahedral, d orbitals how they split, and in octahedral, d orbitals how they split. This is the energy. Bonding interactions. This is the metal ion and this is filled metal orbitals and this is the empty ligand orbital. So let's see the ligand field theory, application of molecular orbital theory to transition metal complexes. Ligands are not point charges. It takes into account of pi bonding. Can be used to explain spectrochemical series. Better than valence bond model or crystal field theory at explaining experimental data. This is filled d orbitals and this is the empty orbitals. So this is acceptors, donors. Coming to the introduction to the transition elements, ligand field theory, the bonding in transition metals, crystal field theory, ligand field theory and molecular orbital theory. These are the theories. The power behind any theory is how well it explains the properties and the spectroscopic behavior of the compounds and in the case of transition metal complexes, magnetic behavior. Ligand field theory is much simpler than the molecular orbital theory. A little more sophisticated than crystal field theory, but it is a very useful theory. So let's see the difference between the ligand field theory and the crystal field theory. Crystal field theory is one of the simplest models for explaining the structures and the properties of transition metal complexes. Whereas the ligand field theory is more advanced in that it is rooted in molecular orbital theory. It is more complex, but it is also more correct. Thank you all for watching. Images used from the website for explanation belongs to the respective owners. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.